We've confirmed our list of speakers for the MBS Sports Analytics Conference in November, and we're delighted with the diverse mix that we've got. You know, the day is going to be looking at analytics in sport at present and where it will be in the future. And we have a diverse mix of speakers, beginning the day with well-known writer and author of the book Soccernomics, Simon Cooper. He's going to give us his view on analytics in sport at present. One of the most interesting additions to this speaker list this year is Major George Clegg from the British Army. And he's going to do a presentation looking at how the British Army take a statistical approach to improve performance amongst the fighting forces that they have. We also have Rob Coulthard, who has a military background but now works in both the sporting and business setting. He's going to use a thing called the Judgment Index, which has been used at Royal Military College Sandhurst and with the RFU to look at leadership skills amongst the elite sportsmen and also ways in which change needs to occur within an organisation. It's great that we've got somebody coming over from America. Brett Myers will add to the conference in both his practical experience within the playing soccer, as they call it in America, and his statistical analysis really of substitutions within that sport in the last few years. And it'll be quite interesting to hear what Brett has to say, and it's been very popular amongst the delegates that we canvassed beforehand. What I think is going to be so interesting about Michael Bourne's presentation is that he's got the ability to present data in a user-friendly way for both players and coaches, and his experience working in a variety of sports I think will certainly give delegates something that they can practically take back to their club or sporting organisation and apply at the coalface. I think it's only appropriate in 2012 that we have a member of the British Olympic Association. Dr. Marco Cardinelli is the head of sports science, and it'll be fascinating to see what he brings to the conference this year with an Olympic perspective. Yeah, Professor Dave Collins has a wealth of experience, both as a coach and as a performance director, and he was involved in UK athletics when they rose from 24th to 5th in the world rankings. And again, has been involved with dealing with players and competitors in a variety of different sports. Also worked with elite musicians and business executives, so he brings a breadth of experience and will no doubt add a little touch of something different to this conference. Well, Joe Dunbar has the advantage of having worked with world and Olympic champions in 7 different sports, and few people can have had that much experience with elite competitors. But Joe brings that to the table, and he also brings a very fascinating look and presentation to the conference this year. I'm sure his presentation will be very, very popular. After listening to many of the delegates from last year's conference, we've put a range of workshops on offer after lunch, optional for the delegates should they wish to get involved and contribute to the day. Some of them will be on about finding the important parts of data, what's critical and what makes a difference, what's relevant to your sport and the competitors involved in that. Analysis of sports now and in the future. How will the skills needed for people working in this area change? What will they be, and what sort of development paths are available to them? There'll also be a workshop available about data and its place within your organisation. How do you get buy-in from people in different areas who may have had more of a traditional view of data analysis and statistics? The 4th workshop will be about influencing with data. Is it reporting or is it storytelling? And there'll be an experienced panel member sitting on each one of these tables to help make sure that everybody who wants to take part in the workshop can do so and can contribute to it. Invitations will be going out shortly, and it's an exciting time. You know, in many sports this is probably the new frontier. It's a new area, sports analytics. People now are capturing more and more data, but what's relevant, what's important, and what can make a difference.